Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today we are looking at how you inspire others. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. So I shuffled out some oracles for you. You can choose between either these markers, these piles, or the images in the beginning of the video. We got blue, purple, and pink today. So pause the video if you need a moment. The timestamps are down below in the description box, and I will meet y'all in your piles. What's up, pile one? Those of you that chose the blue pen, welcome to your reading. Let's see how I want the ladies out today. All right, pile one, how do you inspire others? We got ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries, justice, excellence, high standards, defend. Oh, that's so funny. You got defend and justice. Impulse. Wow. Okay then. Compassion. Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Strength. Star being healing codes, important information. Wounds are healed, recharging. So, group one, something really nice and awesome is that you inspire other people to defend others, stand up for others, stand up for what's right, stand up for themselves. You really have a strong sense of justice and a strong sense of purpose, and a strong sense of advocacy for other people. You cannot stand to see other people get victimized or taken advantage of, and if you can say something, you will say something. And I feel like a lot of the times you are more vocal about it, not only for, in order to help the victims, but you become vocal about it in order to inspire other people to do something about it. And it's working. Good job, pal one. I definitely get that with this impulse card too, because I feel like after somebody sees you stand up for somebody or stand up for a situation or something like that, um, whenever it is they get put into a difficult situation, they think about seeing how you handled something similar, and then they act on that impulse because they know, like, okay, if I don't speak up on this now, maybe I'll never speak up on it. And um pile one really did a great job at this, and because they spoke up on this, so many changes happened. So let me try it. I'm gonna see how it goes. The other way that you inspire other people is you inspire other people to connect with their ancestors, to connect more with their lineage, whether that is in the spiritual realm or with their family, in general, their ancestors that are living currently. Um, if that's what you call them, I don't know if I don't know if ancestors are just deceased or not. Oh my god. Anyway, um, you're inspiring other people to connect more with their lineage, connect more with where they come from, and connect with their story. Um, so something I personally have been inspired to do more lately, especially more as my spiritual journey comes along, is connect more with my Filipino heritage in general. There was a lot that my family didn't necessarily teach me. They taught me stuff about the Philippines. I was born there actually, but we moved to the States when I was really young, um, and yeah, so there was just a lot that I didn't know, and I'm learning that there is a very rich spiritual heritage in the Philippines too, and um, learning that that's where a lot of my gifts come from. So I feel like you probably have something similar, and you have a very close connection with your ancestors as well, and you are very quick to speak on what it is your ancestors have done for you. And because of that, you inspire other people to also get to know their heritage more, their ancestors more. The other thing that I'm picking up too is you um, inspire other people to break those, what do you call it? Like ancestral bonds, or what do they call it? Generational karma or something like that, right? Um, you really inspire people to break out of those patterns and set forward a new timeline for all the future descendants. The other thing you inspire other people is you teach them to have high standards for themselves and to have high standards of others. Um, and that's not to say, I feel like sometimes people associate having high standards as a bad thing, but to you, it's more of holding people accountable, holding people to what their potential is, um, not accepting lesser than, and really pushing people to achieve more. Um, and this is really giving, like, well, not giving, but I don't know if y'all have seen lately how, like, Gen Alpha, y'all, like, there's a problem. The kids can't read, um, and it's our fault, right? And it's because, their parents aren't sitting down and teaching them. Uh, and it's not that they're not capable of learning, it's that nobody's holding them to these standards, right? And then, yeah, so that's not what we're trying to get into, but just giving y'all an example of what I mean here if you weren't too sure. So you understand what people are capable of, and just because, they might not want to do something, you hold them to the standard to which you know that they should really hold themselves to also. Um, and because of that, I think everybody ends up better at the end. The other thing I'm picking up too is that it feels like for other people that don't have a strong moral compass, or for people that don't push themselves, or don't have higher standards for themselves, you inspire those people to kind of evaluate why that is, which is great because it's like it's one thing for somebody to adopt a belief system. It's another thing for somebody to kind of work through and figure out what it is that they want and what they truly believe. So, you really inspire other people to put in that work because they see you and they see you thriving, and they see the standard that you hold yourself to, the standard that you hold other people to, and all the good things that come from it. And they sit around and they look at their lives and they're like, wow, like why why don't I have a better belief system? Why don't I have a better moral system, right? Why don't I hold myself to better standards? Why don't I try to achieve more? Um, which is really wonderful because you're really helping people set themselves up for success in the long run. Like, I'm not saying go out and antagonize folks, obviously, um, but yeah, the more you live in your light and live in your truth, the more you're inspiring others to do so as well. Yeah, and others are so inspired by your strength and your compassion. You have so much love, so much understanding, so much caring for the people in this world. And I'm getting that you have a lot of forgiveness for folks as well. So you don't hold people's actions or wrongdoings against them necessarily. Like you understand that everybody has a journey that they're on. You're going to hold them to high standards and you're going to let them know that you know that they can do better, just like a judge does, right? In a courtroom. A judge is not there to, at least the judges that I know, not all judges, but the judges that I've seen personally, and I don't watch a lot of stuff, but the judges that I've seen personally appear to be very compassionate. They are understanding of the person in front of them. Maybe this is because I only try to have like optimistic stuff in my news feed or whatever, but I've heard some stuff, so I'm not gonna be like, I know the real world, but what I've seen, because they understand like everybody has the same capacity to do right from wrong. No individual is above or beneath anybody else. We all have the same capacity to make good decisions. We all have the same capacity to make bad decisions. You're going to hold people to the standards that you believe that they're capable of. Um, you're going to have compassion for where they mess up or compassion for the things that happen to them, of course. Um, but you're going to say, but I know you and I know that you can do better and I expect you to do better next time. And they do. And then they're so proud of themselves. But the way that you do that also is you come through with a compassionate tone, um, firm but compassionate, and I think that really helps folks. An Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. What I'm getting with this is two different things. So this is also linking back to this compassion card, and it's like whether you identify as male or female, I don't really do um, genders when it comes to readings. I do energies. So are you currently like really radiate a wonderful divine feminine energy, which is beautiful. Um, and in that divine feminine energy, you are radiating a lot of compassion from source, and people feel it. Um, yeah, they really feel like they are in the presence of source whenever they are in your light or whenever you shine your compassion upon these people. Um, but the other thing is too, you you have the power to create a lot of things. So I don't know if you um are a creator or you're a content creator or an artist or a coder or there are things that you make that other people can see. Um, and if it's not something physical, it's the way that you inspire people. It's the way that your light touches others. People can see that. And that inspires them to want to go out and do good in the world. That inspires them to want to be like you. Um, not in like a weird way, but in like to the like, wow, Palawan is so gracious and such a beam of light, and I want to be like that too, because everywhere they go, they just light up a room and they make everybody happy. And how do I become like that? It's like your energy really reaches out and touches other people in their souls. Yeah, and then start being healing codes, important information, wounds are heal recharging. Going back to the ancestor card, like you connect or you inspire other people to also connect. If you're a star seed with their star ancestors. Oh my God, where are the words today, y'all? um, and you also inspire folks to get more grounded along their spiritual journey, to tap more into that spiritual energy, to meditate, to listen to their downloads more, to trust their intuition more, to listen to the messages in their dreams, and that they should be writing down their dreams and trying to understand those things. Like you inspire people to look at the deeper meaning in life and see that the things that we see that we think are signs and symbols from the universe are actually signs and symbols from the universe, and they would greatly benefit by learning how to speak that language, um, which is beautiful. Let me grab you some more tarot cards and we'll see what else we can get. If this reading's resonating with you so far, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below. I really love reading all of your comments. If you guys are on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Information is down below as well. All right, if you're sensitive to sound, I would turn down the volume just until I'm done shuffling. Spirit, how does pile one inspire folks, please? Thank you. Ooh, there go all the cards, y'all. I don't know why I do this. I can't put the cards away because I want to still see them while I'm looking at your tarot. Knowing it that they're gonna get all messed up. How does pile one inspire people, please, Spirit? Oof, my goodness, that's way too many. I'm not taking all that. Okay. Couple more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Alright, you got the Devil, the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. So what I'm picking up with this Devil card is you really inspire people to free themselves from bondage, from addictions, from any beliefs that might be keeping them tied to things that are unhealthy, um, beliefs that are keeping them um, stuck in unhealthy patterns, unproductive, unhealthy, just not doing the right thing. I feel like you have a really good sense of how to not necessarily abstain. I feel like, you know, with human condition, things happen. Like nobody's saying to necessarily like abstain from things, right? But to be free from addiction, free from bondage, free from letting things outside of yourself have control over you. And with the Three of Cups, you inspire other people to have fun. So you love having fun. And you inspire folks, I feel, to keep in touch with their friends too. I feel like in today's world, we really live in like such a dystopian society, and all of our, communication is done online or through a screen. And it's so important to get out in the world and have physical interactions with people, have conversations in person, go do things together outside. Um, and you really help folks remember that. You really help folks get out there and talk to people. And if people aren't trying to get out of the house to go talk to people, you'll get them out of the house to go and talk to people. And with this too, I'm like kind of getting like, do you like to look at the ocean a lot, or you'll get people, you'll take folks like, hey, let's go sit by the ocean and we'll just chat, you know? Oh, that's really nice. Oh, with this Three of Wands too, like what I'm getting is you inspire people to have faith and patience while they are waiting for their manifestations to appear. It feels like you really teach them that, or help to remind them of the steps and the process of manifestation. I feel like when we practice manifestation and, mindful thinking and that sort of thing, when we have, kind of like a bunch of manifestations kind of show up quickly, we can get confused when others seem like they might be stuck or that they're just not coming. And it's because, the universe has a plan, the universe has its way, and as long as you know what's yours is yours and you continue to take steps in that direction, it's going to come for you. So you really help people understand that and remember that, and also understand that just because you're wishing for a certain thing, like don't expect it to show up exactly the way that you want it. Like for example, if you are hoping to get a new job and you keep applying for jobs and you're just not hearing back from anybody, and you're just like, wow, like what's wrong with my resume? What's wrong with me? Am I not experienced enough? Or like, what is going on? And then you hear through like a friend that their company is hiring for exactly what you're looking for, and they're paying way more than what you were hoping to get, and they think that you would be perfect for the job, and they can streamline you immediately to like the final boss stage of the interview. Like, how there are like sometimes like 5 interviews for the freaking job that you're trying to get or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I can get you to the boss stage. Or I can just get you in, let's get you that job. um so you really remind folks, be patient, have faith, go do something else in the process while you wait for this to show up. Yeah, and with the Fool, like you're inspiring people all the time to not be afraid to start over, have new beginnings. Every day is a new beginning. And just because you have to start over sometimes, that doesn't make it a bad thing. Like it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blank page. You can turn it into anything you absolutely want. Yeah, that's beautiful. Pile one. I don't know what else to say about that. Like I just love that energy. I'm just like watching the fool go la 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 la. Like that's really nice, pile one. Let me grab your affirmation card. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take 3 deep breaths and calmly repeat this affirmation. And try also looking into a mirror. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. Thank you so much, Pile One, for being here with me today and sharing your energy with me. I hope that you are safe and well and happy and taken care of. If you're on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, the information for that is down below. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. What's up, pile two? Those of you that chose this purple pen, welcome to your reading. Let's see. Oh, perfect. All right, we got Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, Great Lessons, the Nine of Wands with Fortitude, Unexpected, surprising developments, Soothe, Chamomile, Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom, Transmission, Earth Intelligence. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories, and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Transition. Rebirth. Barrier. And Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So, right off the bat pile, number two, what I'm really getting here is that you really inspire other people to have strength in adversity, to have strength and believe in themselves when they are really going through an upheaval, really going through a difficult time, going through changes and challenges and transitions. It feels like in your life you have had to go through many difficult challenges, many unexpected big changes in your life. Um, and you crushed it like a champ. And whenever it is like you have to talk about these things, it kind of feels like you just bring it up like it's nothing, like you're talking about breakfast or something. And to other people, like this would be things that would crush them. But for you, like you experienced it, it's over. It doesn't make you, you don't have to carry that with you. Like obviously it's something that you experience. So if something related to it comes up, you don't mind talking about it because that memory, that thing that happened to you, it has no power over you. It's just something that happened. It's just something that you went through. It made you stronger. You're a better person for it, but it doesn't have to control you. It doesn't have to weigh you down. And people are really, really awestruck and inspired by that. So, whenever it is these people then go through something, they think about what it is that you went through. And they're like, wow, like if Pal 2 went through all that and they are so strong and they carry it. I don't want to say carry it like it's nothing, but it's like you have so much strength that people feel like your past doesn't affect you, whether or not that's true. Um, you exude such strength of character, and it really kind of like hits people in their core. And it really makes people, even if people don't know you, if people never have a conversation with you, they feel that strength. And that alone inspires people to want to be more like you, because it's felt. They don't have to talk to you. They don't have to have a conversation with you. You inspire people to go through transitions with ease. That every unexpected development could just be um, a welcome surprise that they don't know yet. It could be a blessing in disguise and they don't know it yet. You inspire and teach people to take a soothing approach, a gentle approach to these difficult and challenging times, and that, um, you know, rejection is divine protection. So if there was a barrier in your way, um, look at it as a gift from God, a gift from the universe, your angel, your spirit guides, whatever it is you believe in. Look at it as a gift because that wasn't for you for a reason. If you had gone down that path, it would have led you down, this, or that, and you would have been worse off. So look at it as a gift, and you're really teaching people to kind of, I don't want to say embrace the pain, but it's like you're teaching people that the pain has purpose, but it doesn't have to have power. Let it have lessons with the Hall of Learning, but don't let it have power. You teach people, you inspire people that they can be their own greatest strength, that they don't need to look outside of themselves for direction, for a guide, for confirmation. Like, and by that I mean not necessarily not talking to like spirit guides, but that people don't have to rely on other people to tell them where to go, what to think, what to say, what to eat. People can rely on themselves, that people are strong and capable, intelligent people. And they have the knowledge, the wisdom, and the ability to do great things in this world and to stop lowering themselves and lowering their expectations of themselves. You have a lot of love for folks, and through that love, other people are inspired to be more loving themselves. Yeah, you have a lot of knowledge pile too. You have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons that you can teach people. And it feels like a big part of your mission about why you are here on earth is to help people thrive through these challenges, to help people have a different perspective, a different approach, to try and see things from a different, yeah, a different point of view whenever it is these things come up, because these things are gonna come up. That's a part of life. Um, we can't change what happens to us, but we can change our reaction to it. We can determine how we let it affect us. You really teach people to be strong and to be brave. Let me pull you some tarot cards and see what else we can get. If this reading is resonating with you so far, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below. Alright, if you are sensitive to volume at all, I recommend turning down the volume just until I'm done shuffling. Alright, Spirit, why is pile, or, yeah, why does my, what are we, oh my god. How do y'all inspire people? Thank you. How does pile 2 inspire people, please, Spirit? Thank you. Alright, you got Judgment, the Two of Wands, the World, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so with Judgment, it's really just a confirmation of what I was saying earlier. Like, you inspire people to shift to a new point of view, to awaken to a new point of view, to understand that that old way of thinking and being isn't serving them, and to kind of wake up to a different calling, a different purpose, to follow a different light, follow a different way. Not everything has to be gloom and doom all the time. You know, yes, things can be bad, things can be tough, but that doesn't mean that we have to be miserable. Teaching people the value of joy and laughter. Two of Wands, so you inspire people to plan? Pile number 2, I don't know if it feels like the folks around you, I don't know, why does it feel like the folks around you don't necessarily have like a plan for life necessarily? And I don't even want to say that. It just feels like you have a plan for the things that you want to do in your life. You know what it is that you want to accomplish. You know where you want to go. You know who you are and who you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And the reason for that is because you understand who you are and you know what it is that you want to experience in this life. And when people look at you and they see that, they look at themselves and they're like, wow, like I haven't thought about any of those things. I haven't, I haven't given a thought to any of that. Um, so it's like when people see how it is that you're living your life and the plans that you're making for yourself, it makes people kind of evaluate themselves and be like, dang, like why don't I have that planned out too? Like I need to start working on that. File 2 has A, B, C, X, Y, and Z mapped out, and I don't even have B. And it's so funny because she's holding the world card, and this actually is leading me to the world card because it's like you really inspire people to go after their dreams, go after what they really want in life. It kind of feels like when you open up this new perspective to people, um, they start to get the sense that anything is really possible as long as they set their mind to it. Before, this darkness, this limitation, these limiting beliefs was really keeping them in the dark and stopping them from even trying to achieve these goals or set higher goals for themselves. But because you helped them to open up their mind and open up their perspective, they know now that they can achieve great things, that they can have the things that they want and experience the things that they want. They can be whatever their definition of success is. And with this Four of Pentacles, it's really feeling like you're teaching, you inspire people like that you guys don't have to be out spending your money all the time, is what it feels like. I know my generation in particular too can be very wasteful with money. Um, and they're all about the experiences, man, right? Um, but you are like also we could save our money and stay at home and like watch a movie and like make some fried chicken and bake brownies and have ice cream and like like you or we can go for a walk or we can hit the gym or something like you really help people understand that they don't have to be going out and spending all their money, and they're actually better off if they have some kind of nest egg, if they have something for their future. They can't just be out there spending all their money. Thank you, Pile 2, for doing God's work, for doing the work of the universe, helping these people. And thank you for being here and being a part of my community. I really appreciate having somebody like you here. Let me pull you an affirmation card before you go. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. You are limitless. You are the only one that can set up limits for yourself. Don't. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Pile 2. Again, if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. hit that little notification bell so you never miss a reading that I post. I hope y'all are well and happy and safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Those of you that chose this pink pen, welcome to your reading. Okay, let's see what we got. Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. The Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Discs, passion. Futility with the Seven of Swords. A fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Oops. Got patience. Abundance. Creation. Orion activation. Supernova. Recreation. Is that recreation? Recreation? Renewal. Rebirthed by light. And soul. This is really nice. So right away what I'm getting with this is you inspire people to follow their dreams. Pile 3. So I don't know if feels like you possibly are following one or many of your dreams, or you have several things in your life that you are very passionate about that you could be making money from. It feels like you have things that you create. You have things that you create that you make a little bit of money from, and people can see it, and they want a part of that. Not a part of you necessarily, but they want a piece of that magic. Other people see you living your passion, living your truth. And then they want to turn their passions into abundance as well. And with patience, you really teach people to have patience. Um, Patience in life in general, it feels like, but also patience when it comes to following these passions. I'm also getting persistence, patience, and persistence. And with futility here, it's like you teach people that you inspire people to know that just because they experience bumps along the way or things that could be perceived as failures doesn't mean that going after their dreams is a hopeless endeavor. Uh, that there are going to be speed bumps along the way, that's just a part of life. Um, there's going to be speed bumps and detours and all kinds of stuff, right? Excuse me. But just because there are speed bumps and detours doesn't mean that this thing isn't ever going to manifest. Um, And it doesn't mean that this passion is any um less worth their time, right? Because it's like you can choose anything that you want to work on. So why wouldn't you choose something that makes you happy? Why wouldn't you choose something that inspires you when there's going to be road bumps in anything that you do, right? So you can choose to work a job that is, soul crushing, but it pays you well. But is that not, a road bump in and of itself? Like, or you can work a job that you're happy to work at. Maybe it doesn't pay you as well. It probably won't, honestly. um, but it gives you the time and the space to allow you to work on your passion that over time will start to bring you in some money as well, right? So you really teach inspire people to know that they should have patience along this path. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be very worthwhile. Nothing good in this life comes easy, especially when it comes to when we're following our soul purpose. So you really inspire people to live out what they came here to do. There's a lot of folks out here that are sleeping, and it's so easy to do that with social media and the cell phones and all that stuff, right? Um, but the way that you live out your life and the way that you share your truth, the way that you allow your soul to radiate out of you, inspires other people to do that as well. It feels like you get a lot of joy out of living your truth, and other people can see that, and they want that for themselves. You teach people that, or I keep saying teach people because I feel like that's what you really do. You teach people. Um, but you really teach people that it's okay to stand out, and they should want to stand out because they are bright, beautiful beings with so much to contribute in this world, um, which is so sweet. Pile number three, um, because it feels like you just pour out so much good and loving information into people to help uplift them because you see their light and you see their truth and you want them. Sometimes they know it, sometimes they don't know it, but they definitely don't always show it to other people. And you want them to start showing it more to other people. So you really inspire folks to get out there, to show their true selves, show their light. You teach people that they are safe. They're safe to be themselves and they're safe within themselves. That it's okay to act on that inspiration, that they are safe to do so. Let me pull you some more cards and see what else we can get. If this reading is resonating with you so far, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. If you're on Twitch, I'm on Twitch too. Information is down in the description box. All right, we got the Princess of Discs, the kindergarten teacher. The Nine of Cups, happiness. Wheel of Fortune. And the Devil. Yeah, so you really inspire people, pile 3, to follow their true happiness, follow their North Star, follow what it is that their soul is really yearning for. That their version of success doesn't have to be everybody's version of success, that they can still make the contribution that they want to make in this world, work a, a career or have a career that is fulfilling to them, that, maybe it doesn't pay them as much as it would have paid them to go and, work for NASA or whatever it is, but this person really wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. And because, she's living out her truth, she feels like, just like, look at her face here, like so self-satisfied to know that she is doing what she came here to do and helping, inspire these children herself, because that's what she wanted to do, right? There's a real joy, a deep inner soul peace and joy that comes with following your passion, that comes with living your purpose. And that's what you want for everybody, so you help other people follow that route for themselves, which is beautiful. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's feeling like you teach people not to fear change, that change is a good thing. Um, change always gives us a chance to start over fresh, to rebuild, to, if things weren't right before, now we have a chance to make them exactly the way that we want them. You also teach people to, embrace these cycles of change, that life isn't always going to be one way or another way. Everything changes. That's just a part of life. Um, and the best thing that we can do is learn how to roll with it. And with the Devil card here, this card has been coming up a lot lately in this collective. So, um, I really, you guys are awesome, because you guys are really out here, doing spirits work, really teaching people, inspiring people to free themselves from addiction, to free themselves from negative thought patterns, negative beliefs, systems that are holding them down, tying them down, keeping them oppressed, keeping them in bondage. Um, really helping people to let go and, you know, stop from forming in the first place those addictions and that bondage. That's awesome, pile 3. Let me grab you an affirmation card before you go. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. Always. You are always guided and supplied with whatever you need for your growth. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Um, Again, if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. It really helps out the channel, and I love reading your guys' comments. I hope you all are happy, safe, and well. and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.